Hey guys, it's Dr. Nate here again at Thrive Dental and Orthodontics, and today I'm with Chelsea, and we are going to be talking some insurance. Okay, so I've been working with Chelsea for a very long time. She has an insane knowledge about insurance and orthodontics, and now she's getting more into the general dentistry, but we're going to try to probably focus mainly on orthodontics, maybe dabble into general dentistry just a little bit. Okay, so I want to give you guys a little kind of background here of how this works. So we have patients coming in, they get their exam done, I see them, I let them know how long their treatment's going to be, I tell them if we need any appliances, if we're going to do any extractions, if we're going to do anything fun like that, and then this lady takes over. So I have a couple of questions for her because I don't know the ins and outs of this stuff as well. Okay, let's go with the hardest question. I think this is the hardest question first. Okay. Okay, somebody comes in and they have two different insurances. So they have two different insurances. How do we determine which one we're going to use? Can we use both of them? Is one a primary, secondary? How does that work?
So typically we contact the insurance to check which one will be primary, secondary. They typically will know. Most of the time it's going to be whoever has the birthday month earliest in the year. That's typically primary.
So the mom or the dad who has the birth month first?
Yes, month first. If they have the same month, they go with the day. If they have the same day, they go with the year.
Okay, so we don't go, hey, this insurance, I have $3,000 of benefit, and this one I just have $1,000. Let's use the $3,000 as primary.
Exactly,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have tried that. A lot of times they'll deny it and either request the money back or something like that. They always end up finding out there's two insurances, and then one of them ends up saying no.
So
they tell you which is primary, secondary.
That's interesting. So the insurances actually, do they talk to each other? Is there like a national database on insurance or something?
Technically, when we get their primary, secondary, it's entered in our system. So when the claim goes out, it says secondary is on there.
I see.
Legally, if we are not putting primary, secondary, that can become a lawsuit on the insurance side.
Thank you for doing that properly. Okay.
Like that gets done. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the primary, secondary. So say we have in a primary, we have $1,000 worth of insurance that we can use up. And then when do we know if or when the secondary is ever going to kick in? Does it kick in like, hey, once that $1,000 is fully paid, or does it kick in? Yeah, when does it kick in?
So we filed a primary. It's all electronic, so it goes the same day out. Then once that primary sends us payment, we take that EOB or the explanation of benefits and send it to the secondary. And once they receive that, knowing the estimate of what primary is going to pay, they usually send us a payment.
Oh, so you don't have to fully pay out the first one.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, so we got primary, secondary. I know that's a question a lot of people have to ask. Okay, so anyway, I come in, do the consult, you do your thing. How does a typical consult for you work? So you go over the finances, like what are the finances you're going over? What are some of the differences between like maybe metal braces, clear braces? What do you typically tell patients?
Usually we go over the three options if they're eligible for metal, silver, or I call it silver, but we say metal and or silver, clear, and Invisalign. We go over the payment options available and what the total price is going to be.
Sorry to interrupt. What's the most expensive?
Typically Invisalign is going to be the most expensive.
People don't often know that, but Invisalign is definitely the most expensive.
Yes.
Okay.
It's that darn lab. Okay, they catch us. Insurance will, 99.9% of the time only pay the same benefit they would pay based on the metal or silver brace level. Okay. So whether the fee is higher Invisalign, higher for clear, they're typically only going to pay what they would pay for the metal.
Oh, interesting.
So a lot of times people are like, no, it's 50%. Why aren't they paying 50%? Or why, whatever the benefit level, but it doesn't always apply because they don't pay the cosmetic upgrade.
Interesting. Okay, so it doesn't matter if the fee is more, it won't matter. The insurance is going to pay the same amount.
Yeah.
So we say, cool, the patient or the kid or whoever it is, they want metal braces. For us, what are our options?
Our options, first and foremost, is we do offer a friendly discount if you're planning to pay in full, which a lot of people, some people, don't know that you can use health savings and flex spending for that. So you get the tax benefit and you get a discount for paying in full. You can mix and match cash credit, health savings, flex spending. And then our secondary option is care credit, and that one you get up to 12 months. There's no interest, there's no down payment, so you get braces put on and not even pay a dime.
That's amazing.
Then you have our in-house option, and our down payment for braces typically starts $399, and our down payment for Invisalign kind of ranges because it depends what level of Invisalign you are.
Yeah.
But it can be anywhere from $800 to sometimes $1,300, just depending on what level of benefit you have.
Let's talk about Care Credit for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know this actually. What is there? Okay, say their out of pocket is like $2,000 or something.
Yeah.
Do we know is there like a specific credit score that they're looking for, or like income level that we don't know that
So
bit, right?
it's a few things. They look for your history. They do look at for your level of credit, and then they look for your monthly income. But the monthly income, and a lot of people don't know this too when they're applying, they look for your total household income.
Oh.
So it's not just yourself, it's all money that can be placed toward bills. And so whenever you're plugging that in, but I do know the minimum credit score is very reasonable. It's usually like in the 5s.
Oh, wow.
And so it doesn't necessarily, but the people that maybe don't have as much credit history, you may not get approved yet because you don't have that level of history.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been over all the options. We've been over insurance. Let's see. Can they start the same day?
Always, always. We offer that. We know you're already here, so we want to make the most of your time. And we typically do start putting top and bottom braces on that day, or if it's Invisalign,
right.
we impress and go forward.
Yeah.
So.
I think that for me, that's all the questions I had. Insurance and all this stuff is kind of confusing. So if you have any questions or concerns, just please let me know. We can try to answer them. Just leave them in the comments below. And once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And once again, please subscribe below. And if you have any comments, questions, also please leave them below. And I will try my best to answer all your questions. Thank you so much.